first time, not the last time. Oh my god, so that makes what? Mic 17. A mic hit me up earlier, actually. Different from this mic, but we were talking about swimming. I was like, oh my god, I've been getting into swimming. It's so fun. Like, I haven't swam like laps in ages, like since I was a youngster. Really? Well, maybe the last time I would have done it was like junior high at latest, I think. But we were talking about swimming, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, I've gotten into swimming. It's so much fun. Like, do you know how to swim? He's like, oh, I know a thing or two. And I was like, okay, well, tell me about the thing or two, because I'm like relearning essentially. So I'm happy to hear other people's like what were cues or what were tips that were really helpful for you or whatever. And then as he was like, okay, sure, yeah, I'll tell you a thing or two. He's like, so, yeah, I know how to swim. I was just like I was a recon diver for the Marines. And I was like, what? Oh, so you know how to swim. You invented swimming. You're like, well, actually, what actually opened all of this was he said, I was like, do you know how to swim? He's like, I know a thing or two. In fact, not to flex or anything, but I'm actually pretty amphibious. Yeah, what? Okay, say more. And then he continued to unpack being amphibious and how his training as a recon, or not recon diver, he said like an underwater recon something. Damn, maybe I don't listen. Mike, if you're watching, sorry. Mike, also a sweetheart, angel to the pod. In fact, let's go ahead and add him to the list of patron saints for the pod, because he really do be just motivating me. He really is a sweet angel who is just like, hey, yeah, what's happening with the pod? What's new? Like, he's like, what are you doing on it these days? Like, what's the next step? Like, when are you posting? What's the next video? Have you started doing lives? I feel like lives are a good way to get some. Oh, let me hide my address. He's like, I think that going live and stuff like that is like a really good way to like expand your audience and your reach and your engagement and blah blah blah. And so like, he really is just hyping me up and like giving me tips and he's trying to keep me on the straight and narrow, which is crazy given that the way that I know him could not be less straight, or perhaps narrow. Ew. Anyways, I got my shoes on. It's time to boogie. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Safe Space Until It's Not. It's just your boy Jaj today. We're gonna be talking about some new developments in the pod as of late, and developments with me. Let's talk. Where the hell is my phone? Okay, here we go. Because I got notes, and by notes I mean I wrote down three bullet points that I would like to discuss. This is an intervention. This is a meeting. I'm here to intervene in your life, right? Dear Safe Space listener, thank you for joining us. We come together. Wait. Ew. Do we? Ew, that's all Patreon content. That's Patreon content. We'll save that. Anyways, no, I brought you here today because I would like to have a serious discussion about podcast merch, baby. Oh my god. Okay, so I've been thinking. I'm like, oh my god, like, what's the next thing for the pod? Like, I know, well, one, I need to be posting more. That's step number one. I need to be posting more. And hey, we'll get there. We're working on it. This is a one them gig. You know, we're doing what we can. But posting more and I don't know, really like leaning into the pod. And so I was like, how can I do that? How can I make the pod more manifest? Not only in my life, but in other people's lives. And so also, if I end up making weird eye contact off to the side, it's because I've got the monitor right here. So now I can quite literally look at a studio audience even when I'm the only one here. And like, I've always done it over here off to my left. but that's literally just the blank wall. So if I'm looking this direction, I'm like, I'm looking at me and my crotch. But I'm getting your view when I'm looking this direction. And then I'm getting the view of you when I'm looking this direction. Or I'm not looking at anything about you if you are just listening. And you're not looking at anything of me, but you're certainly hearing my crotch still. And that's my bad. Okay, so let's talk merch. I'm selling stickers, y'all. And these are, well, one sticker is just general logo of what the pod, or general logo for the pod. So it's like, it's the picture on, I don't know, it's the branding picture. So we've got the, here we go. I'm going to do alt text for y'all. Because again, we've got some just listeners. We have a sticker, a 2-inch by 2-inch sticker. I actually can't give that much detail because I can't remember all of them. Or I can't remember the like, I don't know, sticker details of them all. But don't worry, we'll talk about the designs. So the first one is just a square of the podcast logo. Here, let me stand up and show you. It's a little square. It says safe space, ... until it's not. And then it's got the fun little AI generated picture of me from the last time I went to Austin, and I was hair braided back into little bunnies, and then I had my little earrings in that were like little gold faces, and those were fun. And I was just, oh my god. And then I had little glasses on that had little flames, and they're like little bitchy glasses. Like, they just make you, oh my god. Not that they mean that you are a bitch or that you act like one, but it's just like, you just look like, well, because I don't say the C word. I don't say C wordy, really. So I guess in place of that, it's just, you just look bitchy, dude. And I love it. And so that's sticker number one. And it is how you say in English, cute and fun and fresh. And that's a little square one, 2x2. And then after we did like the basic branding one, right, I decided, I was like, what are some of the iconic bits, phrases, etc. that I say all of the time, both on the pod and IRL? That would be like, if I were not me, I would want that on like a sticker on a water bottle. I say that my water bottle, buck naked. Also, while we're talking about it, I never talked about this around Christmas / New Year's, when I was like, new year, new me. What are things I'm carrying into 2026? And let me tell you, I'm carrying a fucking Awala bottle, a Walla water bottle into 2026, and honestly, probably every other year moving forward. Because, dude, what the hell? They are incredible. Let me tell you, because when my mom got it for me for Christmas, and we're gonna get to the other stickers. I promise, we'll get there. So I got this water bottle, and if you don't know about her, and by her I mean Miss Awala, this bad chat opens up and it's got like a hole. Well, blur that. It's got a hole for you to like actually like pour and like kind of chug through if you're a gravity drinker. Or in that same hole, if you look, there's a tiny slit. And in that tiny slit at the bottom of it, there's a straw that goes to the bottom of this bottle. And goddamn, let me tell you what. If you're not a gravity drinker and you're an anti-gravity drinker, you can use the straw and you can use either of them at the same time. Oh my god, it's so crazy, dude. It's been life-changing. It's bonkers. I don't care about temperature. So like I just learned the other day, it was in central Pennsylvania, it's been on some bullshit. As you can see, I'm in a sweatshirt even though it's almost June. The high yesterday was 49 with 4 degrees like variance. The high 49, low 40. Wait, low 45. But it did feel like 40 according to the wind chill. So it's cold as hell. But earlier this week, or about a week ago, it was like 90 degrees, humid as hell, tried to kill me. And I accidentally left I sounded like that one Amish girl, the Amish cook. Oh, what's her name? Oh, y'all know the one. You know the one. Check her out. Anyways, I left my water bottle out in the car by accident, and I went out there. I was like, "Ooh, this water about to be hot. It's gonna burn me." And that's the only degree to which I care about temperature. Like it actually hurting, but like I'm not I want cold water or I like warm water or room temperature or tepid. I just want water. I just like water, and it's good. Like I just want water. Anyway, so I was worried it was gonna be hot to the point of burning me. I'll tell you what, this bad Chad, y'all, the light just went out. Why did the light just go out? Hold. All right, anyways, we're back. So, to make a long story fucking short, I put a bag of jelly beans in my Owala water bottle, and it's incredible. So much so, my rating on a 10-point scale would be, whoever made this need their ass 8 out of 10. And that seems appropriate, given that I think Owala stands for owner will accept licks to ass, right? So I think that they knew what they were doing, and as a result, they were just like, yeah, let's run with the name. Owner will accept licks to ass Owala. Yeah. And so, dear Mr. Oh, no, we're not starting with Mr. Ugh. Dear Mix, Mrs., Ms. Let's run that back again. Dear Mix, Miss, Mrs., Mr., and all other titles. Doctor, attorney, Owala. Anyways, dear honorific Owala, 1, please sponsor me. 2, thank you for your service. Thank you so much. God damn, dude. Or dude, gender neutral. Dude, non-derogatory. Dude, chill, in parentheses. Dude, in parentheses, but like in a cool way. But in a non-threatening way. Dude, but in a stop. Anyways, yeah, Owala water bottle. So if you're putting the long story short, if I were a Safe Space Studio audience member and I were like, how would I help manifest the podcast in real life? I would be like, maybe I'd put a sticker on my water bottle, perhaps an Owala water bottle. Let's talk about sticker number 2. So sticker number 2 is another thing that I do say pretty regularly, and also a little emoticon that I send all the time. So much so that I even have a keyboard shortcut in my phone. And so keyboard shortcut for it in my phone. Whenever I type shrug, the shrug emoticon comes up. But because my phone's in Portuguese, I have to type out shrug in Portuguese for it. So stupid. That's stupid because it's not true. Because I made the keyboard shortcut. And so I wrote it in English. Also, I don't even know how to say shrug in Portuguese. Hey, Steph, if Steph or any of my other Portuguese speaker friends, if you know how to say shrug, drop it down in the comments down below. And if this gets clipped and posted on TikTok by me and or the AI I hope used to edit some of my TikToks, go ahead and I don't know you, go ahead and drop it down in the comments. I'm always willing to learn. Love learning Portuguese. Long story short, shrug emoticon saying, I don't know how I could be more clear. As you can see, it's a little black and white shrug emoticon, just kind of like very centered, kind of arced above it. It says, I don't know how, and drooped below it, draped beneath it. It says, I could be more clear. So long story short, I don't know how I could be more clear with the little shrug emoticon. Oh my god, I eat that up. I love to send the little shrug emoticon. I send it in text. I send it in emails, personal, business. Oh my god, I've got to tell y'all about emails. Oh my god. I'm on some bullshit right now where I'm emailing a radio station every day. I'll talk more about that. If I've got enough time in this episode, we'll talk about it. If not, I might just have to record a second one. But hey, then we're posting more regularly. So anyways, y'all will hear more about it soon. The next one is another saying that I throw around pretty often. Whenever I showed this to someone, they were like, "Oh my god, wait, I really like this saying. Like, it's fun. Isn't this like, this isn't a you original, right? Like, this is from somewhere." And I'm like, "No, I don't think I've heard anyone else really using this regularly." And they were like, really? And I was like, maybe the first part of it, because it's a little yellow spiral, and it says, I'm not wrong often, but when I am, I'm right in the end. And then it says it again, I'm not wrong often, but I'm not, oh wait, but when I am, I'm right in the end. And it's in a little spiral because, sometimes you just gotta say it and like repeat it repetitively to the person, and it becomes almost droning and like a little like you're hypnotizing them. And so also maybe if you put the spiral on the bottom of your Owala water bottle, and then as you're talking, just like give it a good old spin and be like, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm literally right all of the time. And it's spinning and you're slowly hypnotizing them, and boom, bam, baby, you're right. That could be fun. That could be fresh. But that one I personally love that quote, and I love to say it. I know that some people in my life, Tony perhaps, really hates that. Really hates that quote so much so that he doesn't actually remember it. And so much he hates it so much that I don't even have to actually say it for him to know what I'm about to say. He'll say something basically admitting he's wrong. Not necessarily that he's wrong, but that I am right. And then, or he'll just concede something, right? Like it's not even a right or wrong. It's just like I don't know, like a which are we going to do? And then, he concedes and I quote unquote win. And whenever that happens, I just, well, you know what they say. And he goes, oh my, he gets really frustrated. And it's really funny to me. So, maybe y'all just need to find a person to let y'all, kind of use that line on all the time. Who's a person who is regularly wrong around you? Maybe get one for them too. Hey, Tony, I know your birthday has passed, but I've got another birthday gift for you. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't get him one of those stickers because he hates that saying. What I might get him is one of these other stickers it's a hashtag for another thing that I definitely have said on the pod. Definitely said it on the pod. I say it all the time in real life. I text about it all the time, or I text it all of the time, but it's also a mouthful. Because as people in my close circle and beyond like to say, I talk a lot, ramble, take them on long walks, have trouble landing the plane, etc. And so I'm wordy, I'm verbose, crucify me. Oh, speaking of being crucified, the other day at work, one of my bosses like read something that I wrote in a meeting, and it was supposed to be, it wasn't supposed to be anonymous, but it wasn't like they weren't trying to talk about the person who wrote it. It was to recognize other employees, right? It was basically like I was writing a nomination for these people because I was like, they did really good work. And so the whole thing was supposed to be like they read it, and then we were like, yeah, those people are awesome. Yeah. I didn't really know that when I wrote my nomination for them. And so my boss ends up reading the whole paragraph that I wrote, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. I'm glad they get to hear like exactly what I said. And then he turns to the rest of the room and goes, now who do we think wrote that? And listen, I can't help that I said that they're stellar and that they lock in and that they're beacons of light, and they come in ready to rumble when I ask them to. And like, I'm not going to apologize that. And so I'm not going to apologize for that. And then when one of my other bosses, when I was recounting the story to them, I said, I was like, yeah, boss number one turns and says, who do we think wrote that? And I was like, oh my God, I have a voice. Crucify me. And you know what? Here I'm using my voice. Crucify me again. There I go, being long fucking winded. Let's talk about this sticker. So this sticker, we're also going to do some lore building and some canonization, canonical business right now, because we're also going to learn how to pronounce this. Noi Ba Ya, but it stands for not only yeah, but also hell yeah as well. And so it's good fucking vibes and it's good energy. And so it's written in little rainbow colors. And honestly, is it giving, what's the font that everybody hates? Comic Sans. It is kind of giving Comic Sans-y, but it's cute. It's fun. And it's a little hashtag, just not only yeah, but also hell yeah as well, dude. That's a mantra. That's a good affirmation. Wake up every morning, look at yourself in the mirror, and be like, you know what? Not only yeah, but also hell yeah as well. And it can of course be adapted. Not only yeah, but also heck yeah as well. Not only yeah, but also fuck yeah as well. Not only no, but also hell no as well. You get it. Y'all are smart. Y'all can figure. Y'all can. But yeah. No, noi ba ya. It's fun stuff. It's good shit. It's hilarious. Um, and then the last. Okay, so those were the first four. I was like, let's start small. Let's just get four. And then plot twist. Actually, let's go ahead and get a fifth one because this one's really, really good. This one is funny, and we're also coming up on Pride Month, so we got to make something a little more gay than just the rainbow hashtags. Oh wait, for accessibility, should I be saying more about that? We've got a red hashtag, an orange N, a yellow O, a greenish, lime green, somewhere between lime green and Kelly green, I think. Some might call it regular green. And then, green Y. And then we've got a blue B, a purple A, a red H, an orange Y, a yellow A, and a green W. So one last time, hashtag Neubaujahr, hashtag not only yeah, but also hell yeah as well. Hey! Okay, so on to the last one. The last one was a surprise ad because I was like, oh my god, I can't not do this one. I just absolutely eat up trying to squeeze words into other words. And so, you know about LMAO. You know about your LMFAO. You know about your ROFLMAO, etc. Right? You know about your LMAOs, your Raffles, your Raffle Mouse, etc. So I was already kind of in that space. I've been trying to get past just lol and just past haha in my texting recently, and I was like, well, how can I do that? LMAO, that's fun because I'm never typing LMAO really. I'm typing LMAO, right? If I'm typing LMFAO, then I'm saying LMFAO. If I'm typing out ROFLMAO, I'm not typing that. I'm typing Raffle Mao. Okay, I just need you all to know that. In the same way that whenever I'm typing PLS, I mean please. Whenever I'm typing PLZ, I need it to be read PLZ, right? So if I say like please and thank you, but it's PLS and thank you, it's please and thank you. PLZ and thank you, PLZ and thank you. If I text you TY, I mean TY, not thank you. Okay? I don't know. That's more for another day. Anyway, so I was thinking about Lamau, Rafflemau, etc. And the occasional time when I actually do mean to type LMAO, right? But that's not as fun as maybe throwing another word in there. Maybe like LM gay-o. Oh shit, it's upside down. LM gay-o. Hey. So we've got like pink sparkly bubble letters, and it just says LM gay, and then it got 3 O's, and there's like cute little hearts and little like pink dots kind of just floating around it. Are there stars? There's even a couple stars that are pink. Oh, it's so cute. It's so fun. It's so fresh. It's just like, it just makes you want to say LM gay-o, right? Like LM gay-o. Oh, but God, yeah, the stickers, they've been so much fun. I think I got 25 of each of them. 25 of each of them for the first round. So we got a couple orders in. Get while the getting's good. All right, limited edition. We did. I did also make a. I can't say anything about that surprise yet because it actually hasn't been fully delivered. Never mind. But there is a secret. There is a secret piece of safe space until it's not merch that is a one of a kind out there floating in the world right now. And theoretically only 2 people know about it. Wait. Theoretically only... Okay, so theoretically a decent number of people know about it, and I'm really bad at keeping secrets apparently. So anywhere from 3 to 8 people know about it, but not the person who is receiving it, I think. I guess only time will tell. I haven't received a text about it, so I don't think. Well, anyways, whatever. But yeah, just know that hey, there's always room for more merch. And if you got suggestions, LMK. Because sticker making, fun. That is fun stuff. Sticker design, I didn't expect it to be so much fun and, like, bring me so much joy. And then just, like, say, oh my God, if this is how I feel about stickers, could you imagine if I could get pregnant, dude? I'd be too fucking locked in on that kid by the time it came out. I had to wait, 2 weeks for these stickers to come in? And I'm like, this is my greatest pride and joy. Literally. Dude, these stickers got me so sentimental. This one's for Lindsay. Babies are important. Babies are important, and so are my stickers. And my stickers are so important that they actually made me read my dissertation. What? Stupid. No, I was, I don't know, feeling like very existential about, like, oh my God, look at these little stickers. Now they're like, these are just things that were thoughts and now they're here. What on earth? And then I was like, oh my God, if I'm this dedicated to something and I feel like this proud of, like, these little things that, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Well, I guess, I put a lot of work into the build. Whatever, we don't got to talk about it. Am I going to cry all of a sudden? Oh, my God. Long story short, lock in, Jaj. God. Long story short, I was reading my dissertation the other night because the stickers had me feeling some type of way. And while I was reading it, I was like, damn, I really kind of ate down with this. And, like, I sat in it for so long that I was like, this is mid, whatever. Probably doesn't even make sense. God damn. Dude, it was crazy. Go back and read some of your old work. Go back and read some of your old text messages. Dude, get on Facebook and check out your memories. It'll make you... We'll get a sticker first, because I will say, I've read my dissertation before. Haven't felt particularly in love with it. Looked at a sticker and LMGO'd, and I opened that dissertation, and I've never felt more proud. So, I guess moral of the story, get your pride merch. Get your merch to make you proud. Get your pride merch. Oh my God. So those are the sticker designs. Let me tell you the details about how to order. On the Safe Space Instagram and also on the Safe Space TikTok, up in the bios there are... how you say links. Literally the only other possible language I could say that in is Portuguese, and I'm pretty sure you would just say linkies. So like there was no there's no reason I should have had trouble with that one. Anyways, there are links in the bio where you can go to the link tree, and at the top of the link tree is the form where you can click to access the form for ordering your stickers. You can place your little quantities. You can look at the designs a little more closely. You can learn the specific details of their sizes and everything, like what they're made out of. You can also read slightly similar but different descriptions that I have written about each of these stickers for accessibility purposes. So you can check that out, because I think that they're funny and fresh. And they also have recommendations for how and where to place these. Believe it or not, they're not all recommended to be placed on a wall of water bottles. I mean, they could all go there. Please put them there if you would like. I'd encourage it. I know my bottle is naked, but hey, maybe I buy some stickers myself and I put them on there. But they make little recommendations. Put this on your laptop and you've got a conversation starter. Put this on the bottom of your water bottle and show it to everyone that show it to anyone every time. Or shit. Oh, damn. God dang it. Get it together. Show it to them anytime, they think that you're wrong and you're just right, So yeah, anyways, the descriptions are on the form, and they're pretty fun and fresh and silly. You can probably just pay through like Venmo, Cash App, and if you don't have those, we can email, we could text, we can be in communication. We can be in communication, and we'll figure out how to get those stickers paid for and sent to you. But yes, I'm also collecting shipping addresses so that I can mail those out. As you can see, I've got the stickers in-house right now. So I'm just going to, make the little packages, put them together, put a little love in there, a little bit of compassion and kindness and sweetness, and a little bit of, you know, thanks. A lot of, well, actually, no, a lot of thanks. A lot of grateful energy. Um, and to those little packages, because thank y'all for supporting. It's very fun and it's very fresh to get to do this and to, oh my god, I've already looked at some of the orders and it's gonna be so crazy to have like, it's gonna be so crazy to have stickers in other states. What do you mean? Like, it's crazy to have them like in state college. Oh yeah, also location drop. I realize, like, why not, because it makes it so much easier to talk about other things that are happening in our lives without being like, oh, Pennsylvania. um so yeah, it's crazy to think that like there are going to be stickers not just in State College and not just like in Texas where my family is, but like in Michigan, in in Colorado, right? Like, it's, they're just going to be kind of all over, and that's kind of cute and fresh, and love y'all. Stop, I'm not crying, y'all are crying. Okay, I do have one more additional recommendation. Stickers if you purchase them. And you know what? Even if you don't, even if you just want to model other stickers, I say go for it because it's hella fun. Okay, so whenever I first, not whenever I first told them about it, but whenever I finally sent pictures of the stickers that I had gotten to the homies, I sent them to BBK and they were like, KC, I think, immediately was just like, send thirst pictures to, like, send thirst traps to kind of like debut them to us, right? So, I was like, say less. Immediately start taking pictures. Like, I didn't even like, not even a second thought. I was just like, you know what? Yeah, you're so right. Let's go. And so I got right to it. I was taking some saucy pictures, and at that point, I had only gotten 4 of them. Right, I hadn't gotten the LMGO one yet because, like I said, that was a last minute. That was a later ad because I was like, oh my god, no, this one, like, how could I not include this in the summer collection? The summer collection, right? Are we gonna do seasonal drops? I don't know. I don't think I come up with that many new things to say, but who knows? I do love a bit. I do love a bit. Anyways, so I just automatically started like modeling for those 4. I was taking crazy pictures, and then check out the Patreon if you want to know where exactly those pictures were taken, because obviously I edited them. I edited the promotional pictures because, I believe it or not, I did not go to the beach, and also, dang, what all did I include as the backgrounds? I did not go to the doctor because I know that one of them I was trying to make it look like I was in the stirrups, right? I did not take a picture in the shower. I did not go to the doctor. I did not take a saucy, scandalous picture on a bus, at least not right here for this. No more to say on that. And then, yeah, I didn't go to a beach. Though it would have been lit. Also, like, it would have been lit. Crotch grab is just crazy. But also now you understand why it was a crotch grab, because I was doing thirst traps because because out of context that does seem crazy. Regrettably, I mean, for better or for worse, the other 3 are not poses I haven't done before, right? Like, those 3 are like, well, yeah, I'm doing those not on the daily, but I'm not doing them often, right? So those 3 don't seem too out of pocket, but then the grabbing the crotch and taking a picture of it, that just seems that one seemed like that needed some explanation, and, you know, here we are, you're getting it. And then I finally ordered the LMGO sticker, and I got that one later, and I was like, oh, well, if I'm going to do thirst traps for the others and silly backgrounds, I need to do silly thirst trap, or a thirst trap with silly background for the LMGO sticker as well. And so, had Friday off, went to the little park. I had a little bit of ice cream. I got on the swings. That did not turn out so hot for me, but it was still a very, very fun time. And while I was there, I was like, what if? Was I inspired by, oh, this is coming out on Memorial Day. Maybe I shouldn't talk about 9/11. Well, I'm going to. But before I say that, first and foremost, a happy Memorial Day to everybody, or at least the people celebrating in the United States. A happy Memorial Day to all who celebrate. And I don't always agree with the military, etc. I'm not going to pretend that I love the military. However, I do recognize the sacrifice and service, and the considerable commitment and dedication that comes with serving in the military, and I do appreciate people's commitment to those pursuits and those ideals, It's very community driven, and I love it. I'm sorry, I do appreciate that. But yeah, like maybe the military, but that's neither here nor there. Happy Memorial Day. We really appreciate. We here at Safe Space Studios, Studio Jage Productions, um, wishing you all a happy Memorial Day. Thank you to those who have served, and a special thank you to those who have given their life in the line of duty, and thank you to those family members of those people. It's a lot. We appreciate y'all for what y'all do and what y'all have done for our country and for us at the individual level. Bless you. So 9/11. It was like, okay, well, I've got legs. That's crazy. That's just three crazy things to say back to back. I'm so sorry. Oh no. And we're back to season 1. It's been brought to my attention by myself. I'm gonna go ahead and put the purple screen in. I would like to apologize. I'm going to talk about all three of these things, or all two of those things, and it's just unfortunate that they got placed next to each other. And it's just, at this exact moment in space-time, it is unfortunate that I happen to be talking. It's honestly, I'm sorry, I'm making a bigger deal of it than it really needs to be. Just, sorry. And we're back. Back to season 2. So, I've got legs, and me and Lindsay were joking, like, oh, what if it was like, what if I made it look like what if I made the LMGAO sticker kind of like into a plane in the sky or whatever, right? And then it was like, she was like, oh, or one of us, I don't know who, was like, oh my gosh, is this like 9/11 or whatever? I think that's how it came to me. Long story short, I was inspired by 9/11. No, that's gonna get me put on a fucking list. I already have enough trouble going through the airport. God. No. Okay. No. 9/11 was my muse. Was that worse? So anyways, I went to the park. Hung upside down on the swings. Legs, towers, LMGAO. It's a banner on the flying. It's a banner. It's a banner hanging from the. What would you call it? Hanging? Swaying to floating, dragging behind a plane. But like, I mean, you don't want whatever. Should I cut this? Anyways, what else was on the list to talk about? Because I know that I wanted to talk about stickers, and if I had enough time, I had 2 other points that I want. Oh my god! Oh god! So the note reads: talk about stickers, issue a PSA, seeing Journey and Pup Play, and item number 3, Beyonce album coming. I need girl music right now. So we've talked about stickers. Let me issue a quick PSA, and this is part of why I was like, we're gonna have to drop location. We're gonna have to drop location of the studios today, because I'm gonna say Wednesday I'm going to see Journey with some of the Z mommies, and we're gonna go have a fun little time. They got matching shirts. I didn't get a matching shirt because I felt like it was accidentally gonna feel disrespectful if I show up, because it's like, it's a cute little, they're cute little shirts that have like the year they were born, and then it says vintage, and it's got like a cassette tape on there with like a pencil sticking through one of the little cassette holes, the cast holes. Anyways, they got those, and then they're bedazzling them, and they look really cute, and it's gonna be really cute, and I kind of want to do it, but at the same time, like, they're posting their pictures in there, and it's like, I'm glad I'm not doing it, because it's gonna be like 1973, 1981, 1997, and I don't know that I've got the constitution to maybe get made fun of for being young at a Journey concert. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways, we're going to see Journey on Wednesday night, and so while I was thinking about that, I was like, okay, well, what am I gonna wear to Journey? What am I gonna wear? What am I gonna wear? I recently got I got a quote unquote pimp suit gifted to me, a pimp costume gifted to me. Um, and so I don't know, maybe that ends up being what I wear. Who knows? I'm not entirely sure at the moment, but if y'all let me know down in the comments if I should do pimp suit. Ooh, pimp costume. Ah, the more I say it, the worse it feels for Journey. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, so they're wearing that. But as I was thinking about what I was going to wear, I was like, oh, I feel like Journey was just here a couple of years ago, maybe. And then I was like, hold up. Wait a minute. God damn. I'm pretty sure that the last time Journey was in State College was. Oh, and I didn't fact check this at all, so. Which I guess it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if it was Journey. Well, I guess it does if it's like the inciting event, right? But, anyways, the last time that Journey was in State College, I think that was when I was lured to the what is it, Super 8, the Circle 8, the Super 8, Motel 8. That's where I ran into the pup boy, and or pup guy, and I remembered, like, this all kind of triggered it for me because I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure that they were visiting State College specifically to go to the Journey concert and then stayed the night. So, oh, that's devastating business. Yikes. Should I sell my ticket? Am I going to go in? I'm going to. Oh my God. Should I wear a pup mask to Journey? Shit. Well, damn. Now that I've said that, I think I have to. Yikes. Can I get one on such short notice? And Memorial Day's in between there? I don't think Amazon 2-day shipping is actually 2 days anymore. And even if it is, like, even if I do that, it's still not gonna. It would get here like on Wednesday, and I have like an hour between work and when the gates open. So like, when am I actually gonna? Well, I guess if I'm just wearing. Sorry, I didn't mean for that to be. I didn't mean for that to be so close to the mic. The laugh snuck up on me. I was just thinking about wearing like my work clothes. Work clothes with the pup mask is so funny. Where I'm like, oh, I want it to match. I want it. I end up wearing the pup mask to work all day. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. But that's funny. It's silly. Can you see the blood? I don't even remember how I got cut. Anyways, so PSA, if you're in the State College area, if you're in the State College area and you happen to be perusing the, how do you say in English? Gay social networking sites. Maybe somebody's visiting from Sealands Grove, and if they are, and they're mentioning Journey, just go ahead and say nah, dog. Just go ahead and say nah. And you know what? First one's on me. Okay, first one's free. Next time, though, I'm gonna charge you. Next time you ask for, next time I need to give a PSA, I will start charging for those because what? I gotta risk it. You gotta risk it to get the biscuit, all right? And I'm giving away the biscuit for free this time. But if I get no biscuit the next time, I'm risking it for nothing. Okay? But I'm happy to take one for the team. But, like, I at least something, okay? Okay, and then what was the other thing? Beyonce. Oh, my God. I feel like, okay, you've got a podcast? You got to talk about Beyonce. Thank you, Beyonce. But I am so down bad for summer music, and specifically girly pop summer music. Like, I need Zara Larsson, because every time I've said this in person, like, somebody has been like, well, like, Zara Larsson's yes, but, or yes and, right? Like, yes and. Zara Larsson she's giving summer vibe, she's giving summer girl. I think it's going to be a great Zara summer, but I don't think that she is my personal summer girly. And I'm really holding out for Beyonce Act 3, because rumor has it, and by rumor I mean all of the conspiracy theories are telling us that potentially on May 29th we're going to get an album But I don't know. I don't know because that's those same conspiracy theories had like a 3-phase rollout that was supposed to be happening throughout May, but it hasn't been happening. It hasn't been rolling, nor has anything been out. Therefore, I'm beginning to lose a little bit of confidence in the veracity of said conspiracy theory. Not getting a lot of support. At this point, it's just a conspiracy model. And that's for my social scientists out there. If you're a theoretician, go ahead and drop your Google Scholar down in the comments below. Um, but yeah, oh my god, it would be incredible if Beyonce dropped Act 3. That would absolutely be my summer album. But it would also be probably like because of the person I am, it'd probably be my album for the next 2 years. It'd be like that. But also, in addition to Beyonce, I would love some other girl music. I need a little independent like bubblegum pop, like hyper pop, just kind of like making music for the gays, but like something that's disgusting. I need Aisha Erotica to what I think I need is, oh, should we get Aisha Erotica on the pod? Oh, Miss Erotica, I know you're listening. Please hit me up. Let's get you on the pod, dude. Because honestly, I did try to record a solo pod maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and it was one thing, and then it was another with memory, whatever storage. Oh my god, it's just, if it ain't one thing, it's another, right? Um, y'all see that Laura Cleary had a 600-pound refrigerator fall on her? I think that was when somebody said, like, man, if it ain't one thing, it's another with this girl. And they're so right. Sorry, Laura Cleary. Anyways, back to it. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Storage. I was trying to record a solo pod, and in doing so, I was talking about some of the bits that I have been doing recently, and one of those bits was blank. Fuck. This was the thing that was actually connecting this entire story to Laura Cleary, and I've forgotten it. And that's crazy because I remembered everything else getting back to it. No! How does that happen? Okay, so we've walked it backwards. What if we walk it forwards? Where did we start? We started with Beyonce, new music, hyper pop. Oh, Aisha Erotica. I tried to record, and then I was like, I tried to record, but well, here, actually, let me check. Oh my god, you guys, what y'all know about notes? Notes are apparently very helpful. I started writing things down. I recently tried to add something to my calendar because it was important. Cheyenne, friend of the pod, friend of the me, and also friend of the homies, went was graduating, and so I was like, oh, let me add this to my calendar. I don't want to forget that, and I'm gonna like set a reminder for myself. I set it for 2 hours later because I accidentally wrote down the end time, and that's, you know what? That's what I get for using a calendar. I don't ever do that, and you know how many things I actually miss because I forget them? Not many. So calendars right now, batting 0. Me not writing stuff down, kind of batting 1,000, roughly. But actually writing stuff down, it's coming in clutch now. So, I'm gonna do that right there so that y'all can pause it and y'all can zoom in and y'all can try and decipher what this says. Okay, so what was this? This is a crazy list. Dude. If y'all are able to see that, one, let's go camera. Two, what? Counting to 100 when I walk up the stairs. I guess we'll never know. All right, so I guess since we're not gonna know that, I feel like we've covered all of the other business. Who else should we get on the pod? Is that what it was? We should get Aisha Erotica on the pod. I already circled back to that. Let's not do this again. Let's just wrap it up, okay? So, stickers. We got stickers. Shout out to Mike. You're such a real one. I'm actually not sure where that bit is going to show up because that was just kind of getting me into the zone and me tying my shoes and putting them on. But I don't know, it kind of popped off, and I think Mike deserves a shout out. Not many good mics in my life these days, but this mic, shout out. And this mic too. Hey, anyways, issue APSA seeing Journey and Pup Play Beyonce album coming. I need girly music right now. Oh, guys, girls, and also gays and everyone else. I did it. I brought us back. Aisha Erotica. Oh my God. One we're gonna get. Okay, so we're building a guest list. But on top of that, the reason I brought up podcasting the other day all by myself was because in that I was talking about like new bits that I've been doing and things that I've been saying. And one of the things that I've been saying is, and shout the fuck out to the girls with the big ass lips. And shout the fuck out to the girls with them big ass dick. Hey, yeah. Oh my God. It's so good. And that's an Aisha Erotica quote. You can listen to it in Yummy. And also Yummy, parentheses, Righteous Remix. I prefer the remix. Also, I mentioned it to Lindsay, and she was saying she referred to it as another name by another artist. So maybe it's just a bit that gets tossed around. But like that, I heard it under the name of Aisha Erotica. And so that's that. You know what? 2 iconic pseudonyms while we're at it, in case Aisha Erotica is not her God-given name. Believe it or not. 2 iconic pseudonyms. My dad always said that if he was ever going to write a book, that his pen name would be Stu. First name Stu, last name Pedasso. And I think when he told me that, I was like maybe 13 or something. I was like, what? Stu Pedasso? You know what? He ate me up. He ate me up with that, and that's really, really funny. It's up there with the eat map joke, you know? Knock, knock, who's there? Eat map, who? Oh, fuck. Kelly, I know if you're watching this, I know you're like, it's got legs! And you know what? It do got legs. It's so funny. Okay, so the first pseudonym was Stupidasso. And then my dad, conspiracy theorist also, right? He's very Dale Gribble from King of the Hill in some regards. And so, which is so funny because he was a cop. So it's like, you're the one doing the surveillance, babe. But he's also scared. He was always concerned about surveillance. They're keeping tabs on him. The government's watching, you know. And so whenever he got on TikTok, he was like, also always posting videos with his face. So I don't know why he was trying to like keep a certain level of like privacy and confidentiality. His pseudonym on TikTok was Mr. Gustafson, which is just so funny. It's just so funny that he was like, oh man, I really, really want to be on TikTok, but I don't want TikTok to know too much about me. For example, my name, but also it's fine if they know everything else about me, I guess. And it's just so Dale Gribble because Dale Gribble also had his alter ego or his burner identity, Rusty Shackelford. And so it's just so funny to be like, good pseudonyms. Tony once described my dad whenever I was complaining about him. He was like, dude, your dad's literally like, y'all are both so dramatic. Your dad's basically a drag queen. And I'm like, wow, so much to think about. And you know what? Kind of healed a relationship there. For me, there was a turn. anyways, that's enough. I think this space has been too safe. And if we keep going, it's about to end up in the knot. So it's been real. It's been safe. And it's been space. Check out the pod on, one. Maybe order some stickers. That would be really sweet. Thank you. I thank you, Freaky. Hey, I thank you, Freaky, and I hope you order lots. Or just one. It actually doesn't matter if you don't buy any. They're fun. Oh my god. If you don't buy these ones, honestly, make your own. Stickers are lit, dude. Stickers are lit. Anyways, but yeah, check out the stickers. And even just reading the form. It's a funny form, I think. And You know, oh, I never even I told the story about the thirst traps, but never finished the call to action. If you buy stickers, please, for the love of God, please, 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 post a thirst trap. Fuck. Post a thirst trap modeling the sticker in some regard. Doesn't have to actually be scantily clad or anything, but just a little saucy pose or a silly pose. Honestly, model it however you want. And if you want to get in on this and you don't even buy the stickers, but hey, girl, go down to that grocery store, go down to Giant, go down to Weggies, get your little stickers off your little fruit, put them on them little. I don't say that word either, so put them on your little bosom tips, and work your thing. Work your thing, Miss Girl. Or no, yeah, Miss Girl. Regardless of who you are, you're Miss Girl. But yeah, just work your thing. Put them stickers on. Model for them. Model for them. We're not modeling stickers enough. Check out the pod at Safe Space Until everywhere. That includes TikTok and Instagram, and we're on Facebook too. But I don't really. If you want to get on Facebook, find us on Facebook. It's a fun time there too. You can find your boy on Instagram at Big Dorge. I don't really post on my personal Instagram. I'm just on TikToks, on the Safe Space TikTok. So if you want to follow Safe Space Talk, or if you want to follow me on TikTok, just go ahead and follow the Safe Space Talk. Oh, man, should I change the handle from Safe Space Until to Safe Space Talk? No. We need continuity. Yeah, follow us at Safe Space Until. And you know what? I hope that your space is safe. Until next time. Signing off from State College. Wrong hand. Oh, no. This is the Memorial Day one. Bye. Fuck. Damn it.